They're back doing what they love, where they fell in love, in a theater rehearsal.
I'm the one to blame. I don't care. There's nothing to be done.
Then, before they knew it, they were off the stage and in the middle of a real-life drama. And facing the biggest decision of their lives. The choice they made challenged everything they thought they knew about love, families, and friendships. About what it means to love a child.
When she walked into that room, it hit me like a wall, and I didn't know why.
You ran your hands through my hair once. You were demonstrating to the lead actor what you wanted him to do. And you were walking up behind me, and then your hands were in my hair, and I was like, my little heart just stopped.
They spent a lot of time together after that drama rehearsal. They were best friends and busy university students.
It was go, go, go all the time, and I was always biking or running or just doing schoolwork or going out with friends, your normal university activities. And then one day, I was riding my bike and I got so nauseous that I almost fell off, and that just kept continuing. The motion made me sick. I smoked, so smoking cigarettes made me sick. So I thought, well, hey, something's wrong. And yeah, I got the pregnancy test, and then like everything changed flat out.
What went through my head, all sorts of things. I knew that I wasn't comfortable with an abortion, but that a lot of that had to do with Megan too, and what she was comfortable with, what she needed out of the situation. Like most of my concern was for how it would affect Megan's academic life and Megan's personal and social life.
First thing I did that same night was I called Birthright, which is a not-for-profit organization. They have a call center, so I called in and I talked to them, and they calmed me down immediately, and they discussed my options with me. I thought it was great that they were very fair about all the different options, and I am pro-choice, even though obviously my choice isn't what I would impose on someone else's. I'm pro whatever a woman wants to do. The ultrasound technologist got a picture, like that's her arm, those are her lips, and her nose. Just the little lifestyle shifts that you have to make. You have to start taking prenatal vitamins, and in the first trimester things are really hard. You have to watch what you eat, you have to watch like what's going to make you sick, what's not. And I was sick every day, constantly. It wasn't just morning, it was every single day. So I drank a lot of ginger tea. It made school really difficult. It's hard to sit through a 3-hour class when you have to get up every 15 minutes and go to the bathroom to vomit. And at that point I was still keeping it from almost everyone except my friends and my really close support networks. So explaining my behaviors was really difficult. Work was very hard too, because I worked in a really fast-paced environment. It was a coffee shop, so it was hard to get up early in the morning at 6:30 in the morning, be there for work for 8 hours, then go to school. Like, I had no energy. So I was really, I think that's the time where I really regretted the pregnancy the most, because it was so hard. I'm really amazed by the people who I never would have expected who were there for me, professors' wives, just people who I'd known in passing, but once I told them about the situation, as I told people one by one, the experiences that they could bring to the same situation. When you're pregnant and young and scared, that matters more than you can really express.
Halfway across the country, Angela and Dan Reveau were in the middle of a drama of their own. Angela is a neonatal nurse and Dan an artist in Ottawa. They were looking to adopt and so created a profile on Canada Adopts, an online adoption networking service.
And then we came to Ange and Dan's profile, and they were talking about their pet seahorses and how they liked photography, and the pictures of them were not posed, they were really genuine, and we immediately felt this connection with them. So I sent them off this first tentative little email, like, are you guys still looking to adopt? Do you want to adopt from New Brunswick? And they responded within a couple of days, and we kept emailing back and forth, and over a series of like 40 emails, we finally made the decision to go ahead with the adoption formally.
We're in New Brunswick! Ange and Dan decided to travel to Fredericton last May to meet Megan and Michael. At that point, Megan was 6 months into the pregnancy.
One thing that really struck me was it was not, oh my God, here's your pregnant stomach and our unborn child. It's here's Megan and here's Michael. You know, like here are two people, not two vehicles, you know? You just know sometimes when something's right, and when you just click with people, it's hard to put it into logical, empirical terms, but it was just knowing.